Well, Billy, it was another frustrating result for you at the weekend. It was frustrating because you didn't play badly again. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, to lose the goal in injury time, an own goal, it was a hard one for the players to take. I think first half we were brilliant. Second half we got pinned back at times. Defended really, really well. I think the turning point again was Simon Benson getting sent off. Pretty harsh, but to play the last 7 minutes and the 5 minutes of added time was an issue, and part of the reason I think they lost the goal.
On the issue of Simon Benson sending off, that's a couple of sending offs now. Do you think that's a result of bad decision making on the referee's part, or do you think it's maybe related to the fact that you haven't won games? You aren't winning games. It's a kind of frustration factor.
The two sending offs Simon got against Motherwell and Dundee United, they weren't for bad tackles. It's Simon's got to watch how he vents his frustration at times. He didn't do a lot wrong, but in the heat of the moment, the referee, was dishing out cards, and when you're on a yellow card, you have to be careful. It's frustrating because Simon Benson in the last 2 weeks, I think he's played his best 2 games for Hamilton Accies, and he'll be a big miss tomorrow.
Your game tomorrow, what kind of teammates have you got looking at that, considering that in the last game you lost? What can you be looking to change?
Well, Simon Benson's obviously suspended, and Martin Canning is free of suspension. We have Mark Horton still out with his hip problem. Other than that, we've got a full squad to choose from. We won't change too much. Things have, we've been playing really, really well, as I said to you, in the last few weeks. And my belief is if we continue to play in that manner, we'll start winning games.
And you learn a bit more about the SPL now in terms of the kind of physicality of it, because it's so well and good saying that you want to play football, but you need to get in about the nitty-gritty about things. And
I think that's a great comment. I think it's the one thing that it's really surprised me, is how much more physical it is in the SPL, compared to the First Division. Players are bigger and they're stronger and quicker, and if you don't match it, I think you can have problems. We come into the division as champions of the First Division, playing, get the ball down and playing. We're still trying to do that, but if you don't stand up and be counted, then I think you get problems this league.
Just finally, related to that, there has been news recently that you were looking down south at maybe potential signings during the January transfer window. What kind of areas of the squad will you be looking to strengthen if you do make a signing?
Well, we're just looking to sign, good players. We feel as though, everybody else, every manager will tell me you look to add 1 or 2 new faces come the window to freshen it up, and I'm no different. We've got some options. We've been working behind the scenes in recent weeks, and we've all be up to the window to hopefully, bring in a bit of help for the players.
Okay, thanks very much, Billy.